Have you ever wondered if two families could live in the same house, one living, one not, and actually coexist in peace? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Strap in because today's story is one of the wildest I've ever come across. It comes from a follower of the channel, and it's about a house, a lingering spirit, and a family that ended up sharing their home for 10 years and counting. Okay, so this is what happened. A viewer told me about her family. Her husband has 2 wives, 1 major, 1 minor, 1 yang, 1 yin, and all 5 of them live together under one roof. Surprisingly harmoniously. Now, the house they live in now was bought later. At the time, she had no idea there was anything unusual about it. She just knew that the previous female owner, a relative of hers, had been living there separated from her husband. And in that house, the woman's health kept deteriorating. Doctors couldn't find anything wrong, but every day she was more lethargic, to the point where it seemed she could just fade away. When my viewer's family wanted to buy it, the relatives initially refused. They said, "Don't buy this house, we really don't want to sell it." But because it was in a good school district, my viewer persisted. Eventually, the relatives relented and said, "All right, since we're family, we'll sell it to you." While cleaning the house, she found some yellow paper talismans RYO. She didn't think much of them and just threw them away. Then her 2 kids moved in. Their rooms were near the dining area. When her eldest was about 6, she started seeing things at night, a woman in white, with long hair and a white dress, just watching her. Around the same age, the younger child saw her too, standing in the hall. And when he made eye contact, she'd whoosh toward him at lightning speed. When the kids tried to tell her, she just dismissed it. "Don't be silly." But recently, her eldest, there's a 20-year age gap between the kids, finally shared something she'd kept secret. The woman in white had asked for her help. She said the woman was from the Republican era, from a well-off family. On her wedding day, someone rigged the car with an explosion. She was killed, still wearing her white wedding dress. She wanted to go back. She wanted to be alive again. So she took the daughter to a forest, to some specific spot, and recreated the scene. She wanted the daughter to call out to her to stop her from getting into the car. The daughter said she tried so hard to warn her, but in the end, they could only watch it happen. She screamed, but the woman still walked to the car, and it exploded. From the descriptions, her family home was like a manor, a castle-like estate. She seemed like an educated, well-traveled woman in her early 20s. There was nothing they could do. Afterward, the spirit, looking really dejected, brought the daughter back. Honestly, she was lucky to be returned. What if she hadn't come back? Later, the mother thought about finding a Taoist priest to perform a ritual to help her move on. But she was too scared to communicate directly, so she asked her husband to just call out into the air, "If you need anything, send me a dream." That night, he did dream, but of a relative asking for shrimp. The next day, he cooked it, but the woman in white never showed up in their dreams and never asked to leave. They've been living together like this for 10 years now. She's never harmed them. Maybe it's because they're Catholic, they have faith that might protect them. But the cousin who lived there before nearly wasted away in her 30s. After moving out, she recovered almost instantly. No one ever talks about it now. Here's the twist. The spirit seems to dislike couples being together. Ever since they moved in, she and her husband have always ended up apart, her traveling abroad, their daughter studying overseas, they're always coming and going. And ironically, everything at home runs smoothly. It's like the spirit doesn't want them together all the time. Maybe she's okay with how things were back in her day, with multiple partners. She's even tried talking to the spirit, if you want to move on, maybe join a group ceremony. But it seems like she doesn't want to. Maybe she likes wandering this world. Sometimes when the mom listens to supernatural stories like ours on her phone, the volume suddenly goes up, like maybe the spirit is sitting right beside her, listening too. Once, when there was a church event, her phone went crazy swiping pages, unfollowing accounts, shutting down the screen like it didn't want her to go. She finally got fed up and yelled, "What are you doing? Weren't we supposed to coexist? One more stunt and we're done." And just like that, the phone stopped. Maybe the spirit got scared. These days, she's closest to the eldest daughter. After the daughter returned from 3 years abroad, once while washing her face in the bathroom, the woman in white appeared and whispered softly, "You are back." The daughter seems to have some kind of ability to connect with spirits, maybe a gift from her. So after all this, they're still living together. What would you do? I am not giving advice. Who knows, she might be listening right now. If any of you have insights, drop them in the comments.